Top of the morning to you. Another beautiful day on this beautiful plain, and I haven't done one of these in a while. I wasn't really, in the external that much. Very much going in and going inward and working on understanding a few things, and was very much a phase of internal work. So yeah, now is the time to get back on the content wagon. And I just recorded a podcast with my dear brother Adrian Rusbe. He is, first and foremost a German speaker, so this was the first podcast that I recorded in German, and I will put subtitles on it, so everyone that wants to consume that knowledge and that content, they can still do so, even if they're not proficient in the German language. So yeah, it was a great conversation. We talked a lot about integration and the importance of integration, and doing the actual work, not just chasing the high, which a lot of people do these days. And what they fail to see is that they're just moving into different realms of work without finishing what they started. And I always like to say you're moving sideways but not forward, right? Which in the end is not going to bring you forward. And so yeah, that was just my thought process this morning, because I'm close to closing my cycle for this year and moving into this new year of mine. And sure, this time thing is a concept and stuff, but it's always good to reflect on what happened and in the past 12 months, or what you're planning to do in the next 12 months. And with becoming a father for the second time in this last year, so much changed. With that second child, it's just a different ball game. All of a sudden the family dynamic shifts again. Everything kind of rearranges around that once again. The way I approach and talk to and live and love my wife changed. It's truly remarkable. It's not just another child, That's what I'm trying to say. It's actually a complete switch once again in the family dynamic. Before the first one it was completely different, and now after the second one it's completely different once again. So yeah, it's beautiful. Life is great. Life puts us up to these new challenges, and I love to just go in there and embrace them. And even though it's tough sometimes, you always know that you'll be strong on the other side, especially when things are tough. Because that's just like the self-confidence that you've built, or that I've built through proving to myself that I'm capable of doing that. Because self-confidence doesn't just fall from the sky, right? Like it's it's a thing that you have to prove to yourself. And then once you can prove to yourself that you're capable of doing something, then you have the self-confidence in that subject, in yourself. And that's a beautiful thing about working on yourself and trying to improve all the time, and self all these beautiful topics, because it is a journey and it never stops. And if you like the process, then you're in a good spot. We're not chasing the goal here. We're trying to enjoy the process. When you build things, when you make things, when you create things, instead of being on the receiving end and just consuming and throwing away, right? Then life gets more rich. And I also talked about pillars yesterday in a man's life in the podcast, and family is such a big pillar that I truly wish that every man, and I say man, not boy, has the chance to build a family once in his lifetime. Because there's not really anything that compares to that. Nothing. It is something that is rather crucial on our man's journey, on the journey of becoming a real man. And just fatherhood entails so much wisdom, it entails so much personal growth and so much change that I don't know where I would be if I wouldn't have had my first child a couple years ago, because he truly was a catalyst for growth in my personal life, and a catalyst for growth and a catalyst for change, I wanted to say. So I know there's a lot of boys and men out there that are scared of going down that route and that are scared of becoming parents, and the system truly did a good job here, because I was afraid of it too, and I didn't want to become a father because I said and I thought, the world is so fucked up, why would I put a child into it, But if you flip that coin, and if you understand that we need good parents and we need good kids in order for this realm to change for the better, then you know that we can actually control the future. And you once you understand that, then it's a different ball game, right? So we are capable of shaping our reality. In the end, this is a simulation. And so just embrace it with open arms and trust it. I talk about trust a lot because it is all about trust. The main thing about becoming a parent is that you should do your very best to have a child with a good partner. That's just probably the biggest decision that you can make in this lifetime. Because if you have a bad partner as a parent, as a second parent in that dynamic, it's going to become very difficult to raise that child in a healthy, loving environment. So make sure you work on yourself first. Make sure you attract the right partner first, and then you'll be able to move on and take these next steps into becoming a father or a mother. So that's about it. I hope that made sense. Please let me know if it resonated in the comments below. Like and subscribe. I know there's a lot of people watching that haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel. I would love to invite you to do that, because this will help the channel grow and get the message out there. And yeah, thank you. Have a good day.